We are encouraging you all to be very careful on the crossings. These riders are getting started doing their hot laps. There goes Aaron Papetti, one of the only New Englanders to go in a race 2 weeks ago in Harlem, New York.
And also Wyman's whippers are right behind us, and they were dying to have this stage start right here in Leominster.
The yellow line.
Leominster, a very, very fine town.
Gentlemen, you are neutral through turns 1 and 2. We are neutral through turns 1 and 2. On the whistle, gentlemen. So Bill Rose going to watch them. The reason we do it on time is that if they were in a heavy rain, there would be a slower speed. As they're going to be equipped, the riders up right now, already one rider going for the 6-car rider, come out of Boston. There goes the 6-car changes on through right there. They got a number of riders in there. There goes the riders on Longsjo. After the firefighter, Oscar Jimenez, father of 2 firefighters. And can you feel that breeze? Dick Ring, that's the greatest deal in the story.
Casey on the green line wanted to take the bull by the horns and said, listen, I want to see the front here. And he figures if he gets caught down in the back, he's not going to spend money. Costs a great deal of dough to travel a circuit throughout New England, and it is an extensive circuit.
Well, earlier we had Sean Casey on the front. Now we'll see if that zip-car rider is indeed able to hold on. This is Sean Casey holding on to that one lap, I believe. He's trying to make it survive, and now he just joined Minuteman Road Club. And Big Ring, explain why all of a sudden all the Minuteman Road Club jerseys are in front.
Well, I tell you, Sean Casey is still hanging tough out there, and Doug Kennedy out of the Minuteman Road Club out of Marlboro, Mass, has decided to join forces with him. And when you hook up with another rider, you can't snooker one another. When you are in the front, everybody has to do their share 15 seconds. An official is down at the pit. When the field comes around on the next lap, when they are approaching, the official lets you go so you can get up to speed. These riders are right around 28 an hour.
Careful on the crossings. Who goes through? Now those guys are coming apart a little bit, Dick Ring, not working together at all. You'll notice they're going in there now. Look at this. Up in the front, Minuteman Road Club is not playing the defense that they need. And Dick, maybe you can explain a little bit that in the sport of cycling, you can play offense and you can play defense. And how would you play defense? How does a team block to slow down?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you got a lead rider, Minuteman Road Club, they've got quite a few riders.
Clear. Now let's talk about shape. We talk about colors, talk about shapes, talk about numbers. Right now we have 2 riders have gone. A switch at the front. Gentlemen, you are all the lap cars. 14 laps to go. One cars on the right, gentlemen. 14 laps to go. You are at 14 laps to go.
Now, Richard, we're talking about Minuteman Road Club. Now, Jeremy Brady, he is up there. He is now up in the lead, and also with him is Ron Skinner out of the Hilton Cycle. That is down in Newport News, Virginia. A lot of these riders, folks, have come in from power. Then you try to set that line each lap. That way you can really power through the corners and keep up the tempo. But now what you want to do when you see 2 riders in front, take a look at the color of their jersey, then see if their teammates are at the front of the field.
We are at 13 laps to go right there. Broadway Bicycle School right there. Human conditions, 13 to go. And they are sort of going a little bit fast. They're already trying to do it. Aaron Papetti needs to move up a little bit for AUBC. But Dick Ring, I gotta say, I got a sense here, Dick, that there's sort of a wait-and-see attitude. They're riding what I would call very negatively, Dick Ring. They're watching each other.
That by the time that the riders are really set sail, they're tired from closing gaps. Riders are going to be looking at 12, Richard.
12 laps to go in this bike race. Same rider up in the front. Look down to their back. They're still too close. By trouble 12. Gentlemen, 12 laps to go. 12 laps to go up to the front. NCDC has just been you have been racing for a long time. And that is, when you're racing in New England, there are certain jerseys that you'll see. And when you're racing in New England, a jersey is like a flag. You know,
down into Mexico, rode down there quite a bit. Went over to Spain, rode there. So he does know the game of cycling. Right now, you've got a group coming down through, and the riders are going to be looking at 11 laps to go. 11 to go, and they hit the line.
this group is starting to show a little promise. Look at these guys, straight in a zero. They're looking at 11 laps to go. Now on the front, there is no real concerted chase. They are feathering them there. They're keeping it right there. 11 laps to go, gentlemen, 11 to go.
Benjamin Doyle out of Bitworks cycling team. They're out of Linfield, Massachusetts. Hey, Richard, I'll tell you something. He looks like a strong, stately looking rider. He looks pretty doggone fit, that's for sure. He also has done a great deal for the sport of cycling. He is a director sport team for a cycling team. He has also promoted races. He's been the whole 9 yards. He knows the game.
Look at this. This breakaway is melting off the front. 10 laps to go. Gentlemen, you are opening up your gap. Gentlemen, you are opening up your gap.
Big a gap.
And look at the field. Remember what I said about shape stick ring? They're all over. Now we start to see an action. There it goes right there. Solid attack on 267.
Cooper, 16-second gap. Cooper Willis, he was up out of the saddle, thrashing that bike, but he wants to do. You know, anytime a gap opens up 10 seconds, that's a little bit of a problem. When you get up around the bike, cycle racing for 22 years, and Frank and Mark came to that school, and Mark on Tuesday night won the Masters. Here he's been through representing the United States in cyclocross world championships, national championships. He's got a big pedigree, and these riders here are trying to come up to that plateau.
And look at that. Cooper Wilson, obviously one of the launch riders. Wilson's right to the front, brings that group back. Gentlemen, 9 to go, 9 to go, gentlemen. We are brought to you tonight by RPG, Roseland Bank and Trust, rock solid banking since 1846. Dude, you weren't even around in 1846. We are seeing our riders right now on course. Only 8 of these guys get paychecks.
They're 8 places, and they got $500 up for those. One rider coming down along the side, he's trying to sneak away from the field. This is a tactic.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those things I told you. That's Ian Clark, one of the new riders from Peter Baller's program. You know, we talk about these names. We talk about names such as McCormick. We talk about names like Ballers. These are names that are synonymous. This is the son of Peter Baller's out there racing, but it's his teammate Ian Clark going off the front right there. So look on this course though. This is coming in now.
And he dedicates a great deal of time and effort grooming these youngsters. They learn well. They've got a lot of good cyclocross riders also. Now we're going to see if Ian can hang loose and stay out here.
He's being swept aside right there, but look at this. He comes in and his teammate, Peter Ballers Jr., goes right out the front. Oh my goodness, it's like 1988 all over, as we're calling Peter Ballers in a Criterion Demolition.
Ladies and gentlemen, his dad, and I used to announce races in the springtime. Peter Ballers, when he'd get back to school, and also in the fall, and he had to start college.
Hard to drive around with that blue tent all the time, but they do, just in case. But we also, of course, want to thank the great people at Roseland Bank and Trust, rock solid banking since 1846. Roseland Bank and Trust, they call it RPT. Now what's going on, Nick, we're here all together, and we're looking at 6 laps to go. And look at this, they're bulging all over.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the 3 lap is over. And young Ballers is sitting right on the front. And of course, with him is Christopher Marola out of Green Line Fellow out of Northampton, Mass. And I'll tell you something, you're talking about a couple of real fast riders. folks, here is...
One of the riders that went to the front is actually very famous. Is Tommy Gogan. He's actually racing with cystic fibrosis. We're going to be at 5 laps to go.
Boy, Richard, they come flying out of that corner behind that pace car. Two rides had a little bit of a gap. Peter Bowler still at the front. Pick out the front numbers. Keep your eye on them.
Yeah, Peter Bowler's right there. Last of the day. They're 5 to go. 5 to go. 5 to go. 5 to go.
That Cooper Wilsey, he is the gentleman that bridged the gap, and now he and Peter Bowlers are side by side.
Now explain to me what junior gears mean, Dick Ring, because these guys, Alex Underwater and Dick Ring, these guys are settling in for a good old fun sprint. This is going to be a bar fight of a bike race, young, old, all different rates of speed, and we're winding it up with 4 laps to go. We are at 4 laps to go, gentlemen.
Those two riders both come from Vermont and both cross-country ski, and they are connected at the hip right now. Where Peter Bowlers goes, Cooper is going.
He's built like a middle linebacker, and you're going to see him around the front between 5th and 10th. Look for big yellow Mike Norton, Dick Ring with the call.
Well, right now, everybody is bunched up, watching one another like a hawk. They realize 3 laps to go. This is it. Their heart is starting to elevate. Now we got a little skirmish out front. Peter Bowlers is going right after her, and the gentleman that put on a little move is Christopher Marola out of Green Line Fellow. He's out of Northampton, Massachusetts, and that is very, very hilly terrain. You know he is in excellent condition. Bowlers isn't letting anybody.
She's on the phone over here. She's on the phone, so keep it down. All right, now we're going to start winding it up. We are at 2 laps to go. Look for the big yellow jersey. He's got to get back in control. 2 laps to go, gentlemen. 2 laps to go on the right race. You are at 2 laps to go, and Mike Norton is way back out of position but trying to move up.
Well, Peter Bowlers is sitting right in there, and Jonathan Hillman is right with him. Also up there is Ian Clark, but of course Peter Bowlers is very, very identifiable in his green kit of clothing representing the Killington Mountain School.
75 off for 1 lap to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, pace car through the turn, and now the riders are bunched at the front. Everybody fighting for the wheel. They've got a good wheel. They want to hang on to it. They're going to hear the bell. Gentlemen, one to go. 1 lap to go. Final lap of the bike race. Bowlers sitting in second spot. On the wheel of Sean Casey on a Green Line Zello, Alston, Massachusetts. Dropping into the corner.
Mike Norton sitting in front. Mike Norton shooting his front wheel. He's the big yellow thunder. He's coming down the pipeline right now. Mike Norton down. It's Bowlers. Bowlers is down to Boston.
Now, Richard, what a finish. Bowlers moving on.
Ladies, you're going with it. They are on and moving. This is a timed event, so we're going to see how fast they go, then we're going to measure the time, then we're going to lap there. About 2 laps into it, put a couple of riders into a break. I still lady out there.
There's another gal in here, Lenora Falco, and she comes from Maine, wearing kit number 95. Happy Fields, Yarmouth, Maine. She started an organization up there, and she watched these youngsters throughout the year. She makes sure that they get involved in all different types of sports, especially cross-country skiing and bike riding. Lenora Felker, and she has won the Army. Pick the gear you want and just let it roll. Field all together. It'll take a couple of laps before the officials decide how many laps to go. What they do, they get the average of what's going on out here. Lenora Felker, right at the front of the field. Taking a look over, seeing what the action is up in the front, dropping into the corner, starting to stretch it out a little bit. The tempo will start to pick up.
And your winner, coming out of Woodstock, Vermont, please welcome Peter Ballers Jr., your champion in Leominster of the category 3-4 men. Gentlemen, we will draw hands up for the Lord. That is your podium for our category 3-4 men's race. Second and third, you guys can step away now. You guys are all set, but Mr. Myers, stay where you are, because you look a little bit cold out there. We're going to give you some extra layers to wear. We are going to present to you the race leader's jersey for the Army, and that is his famous Longsjo Classic.
Training.com. Very fine rider. So we're going to keep our eye on crib number 87. Crib number 94 and crib number 95.
Nicely done. Look at this rider just turning on turbines. Look at the big gear that gets when you see a rider walking like that. That means she's pushing one big gear. We were watching that rider go through right there. Very fast rider, Eddie Wyman.
I was watching her pedal actually coming down the home straightaway, Richard, and you said she's pushing a heavy gear. She's right up around 180-inch gear. She's moving.
Spoken like a true. There are these numbers that say 3, 1, 2, 3. That rider that is off the front is a category 1 rider. That is the highest category of anybody here. She has an earner up there. So Amy Miner has just gone into the shed and she is swinging the hammer. Laying well, Amy Miner, look at her turn that big gear.
Richard, take a look at the gap that she has got. She is pedaling in a big gear. She's all alone out front. What does that mean? When she drops it into a corner and you are all by yourself, you can hit any line you want, the fastest line that you have adopted for that particular corner. That means nobody in your way. You can slip through the corner.
And when you're off the front, it's keeping your heart rate down. It's not a flaming pace. Notice how she's pedaling through the turn, but notice the power of the field. When the field steps on the gas, they can go a lot faster. Amy Miner all alone, all alone, all alone. And she's right there. Meanwhile, the field closing this down.
14 to go for Amy, 14 to go.
Now there's an idea here right now. Francis Morrison, grew up in Fitchburg, might be the best rider in this race. And you know, Francis Morrison sitting there. And you know this strategy we're playing. It's like, I got that down out there, and sure, I want to catch her, but I don't want to catch her just yet. Why is that, Dick, that you want to lead her holding on to that lead? And this is what we call feathering. So you feather the gap. Attention riders, attention riders. Sprint on the next lap. Sprint on the next lap. We will win the bell. Bell lap for sprint. Sprint points. Sprint points. Sprint points for the winner of the next lap. Sprint points for the winner of the next lap. Attention riders, we are at sprint points next lap. Sprint points next lap.
About a 6-second gap, and Erica Schwartz out of Belmont, Massachusetts. She is in second spot. Now, Rich, what did you say was up in the round leaders going into Sunday? Same way with Peter Ballers, who's going down to Fitchburg, and he is going to have the leader's jersey on his back.
Well, look at this. There's sprint points up the back, and all that Miner is out of the shot, and she is going to draw Francis Morrison trying to get there. But boom, there is that ball that you know so well that's going to be coming through. And that Sotheby jersey with the flames on it, all motorcycle. Nice crowd here. And that was going to be 92. Leslie Lupian getting that one.
We'll give it another go down in Pittsburgh.
What a day. Oh, that was the police department doing the they want to thank Rick Brady. Rick Brady in this beautiful Corvette driving that piece beautiful for the ladies. Ladies in the front, this is the Ride Studio Cafe. They set it up for an attack and boom, out there the lights. There goes the attack. They're all reflecting things. They were like Marlon Brando in the Wild Ones, and they set up the front. They got a blockade, and then they fired off an attack.
Well, I'll tell you something, the riders right at the front, gorgeous terrain to ride a bicycle. That's most of the women is. So, Richard, we're seeing a good race here. We've seen a couple of changes, and now everybody is got together. We've got some excellent splitters in here. We're going to keep our eye on Victoria Beach from Pittsburgh High School. The leader, Claire McKenna. Live studio.
Well, Claire McKenna sitting right there. Now, the rider on the tail end right there, rider number 92, she's the one that got the sprint. Now, Citroen, I don't understand this whole bike racing thing. She was winning the run going off the front right there. This is Claire McKenna. She's got a sister that's here, and she races as well. But each riders, sprint lap, sprint lap, sprint lap. Next lap is for sprint points. Sprint points, next lap, sprint points, next lap. She needs a bigger gear, sprint points, next lap. Sprint points, next lap. There's the Garrison, sitting up in the front. She was second next time. Look at the wheel of the sprint lap on. They put it up right there. And we get set to go. I have been riding all winter. She's been training all winter with men. And she's been hanging in there with some of the best guys. No, we're going to change in the front. Dakota has been disposed. This is a rider that came firing out of the spot. And she's going to keep on going right there. Rider right there, going through. 79. There's still 2 more spots. Minor this one. Oh, and Lupian was out of that. Unbelievable there. But we're going to see a very good ride. Rider going off the front right there, grabbing that one.
Erica Schwartz now has 5 points to her credit for the people in New England. They know the Birds organization is named helping the cyclocross events.
Now everybody's starting to wind up. You can see the speed starting to pick up a little bit. 7 to go, ladies, 7 to go. 7 laps to go, and now the speed goes. This is going to be Ellen Noble. Ellen Noble has been national champion in cyclocross. Wow, she has just wrapped the billiard balls all around the table. Ellen Noble out of Maine, a former national champion in cyclocross, has just shattered this field.
Hey, Richard, did you see the tempo? She is really driving hard. What she's trying to do now, there are 5 gals in a break, and she's trying to open up that gap. She's trying to put the hurt on them. You know that she was in great shape for the cyclocross season, and is carried over here doing the official work. See the gals down in the pit area? They had a mechanical problem. Now they are going to be held, and then they are going to be let go, so they blend in with the field. Now the field, they're traveling, they will not go with the brake. They go with the field. They do not go with the brake. Here's your brake right here. You got 6 riders. Do your brake.
So they will release them with that second group, and the riders coming back in. So that crash mixed things up. Meanwhile, that is to me going to be through right there. Looking at Vicky Monahan, really good cross rider trying to get back in. A lot of riders. Ryan's Liquors, Dick and I will be over there after the race at Ryan's Liquors. Then tomorrow morning after we make bail, we'll be over there for a coffee shop. Attention riders. Sprint lap, sprint lap. We go to the wall, sprint lap, sprint points, go to the winner on the next lap, sprint points, the top 3 on the next lap, sprint points, go to the next lap.
Catherine Snell sitting right on the front of the field in the red and white kit of clothing for the Northeast Bicycle Club. Northeast Bicycle Club, the oldest club in New England.
Emergency vehicle right there, and now the riders, this is for the sprint coming through. We're going to see these riders now to the line, out of the saddle they go. They're going to start going towards the goal, these riders. Might be a winning move right after this. Now they go to the line. Look at that, that's going to be mine, and she's got Cheddar. And another time. final sprint.
Davey Minor, I believe, was in there also with 11 Noble.
They're slowing way down first. This is a little bit like Eastern Europe after World War II. Nobody knows who's in charge of this race. And look at how it goes. 4, 5, 6. They're slowing way down and they're trying to get across. There's not really one dominant rider, but they should know that if they go too slow, the best sprinter is off the back, maybe catching Fitchburg High School line, turning all the tail end 94. Getting ready to go. And look at this, they're letting her back in and probably over. Here's your sprinter number diving their position. This lap with 2 to go. We are at 2 to go. We are at 2 to go. We are at 2 laps to go, ladies. 2 laps to go. And look at the train setting up for 2 to go. 2 to go. And the train is setting up.
Hey, Richard, this is going to be an exciting finish, and many thanks to all our fine sponsors that are up on the board here, Ralston Bank and Truck. All you spectators, drop over there.
What about the announcers? All right, ladies, we are at 1 lap to go. Ladies, attention riders. Attention riders. Come on, Leominster, help me out. 1 lap to go in the bike race. We are at 1 lap to go, ladies. 1 lap to go. And there is no order. There is no order. 1 lap to go. Right, Sevilla Cafe, Joyce Stark, trying to pick where she wants to go. She's got to get her sprinter. We are at the final lap of the bike race.
Ladies and gentlemen, our young lady from Pittsburgh, Victoria Gates, wearing bib number 94.
And there they come. This is the ladies' finish of our Maryland field. Riders age 55 in here, riders age 16 in here, and now you're going to see a Victoria Gates 16 years of age. Also, Francis Harrison wants to win. Native of Pittsburgh. Victoria Gates from Pittsburgh. Never come out the whole time rider. And out of the saddle, you can see Catherine Snell. He's Catherine Snell. Now you're going to see Wyman.
You talk about a Amy, he ended up with a sprinter.
Shooting to go on the road. He crashed heavily on Tuesday night from Pittsburgh, in Pittsburgh, and from Pittsburgh, in his charity program.
Ladies and gentlemen, the plumb lines keep going. Right to the line from Pittsburgh, Mass. Right for the Jam Fund. It is Timothy Duran.
He has been a winner in Burlington, Vermont. He was the winner Tuesday night in Exeter. One of the fastest final lap guys in New England history. Please welcome out of Shelby, Vermont, Jake Holman.
Ladies and gentlemen, also from Burlington, Vermont, it drove to the Sparks-Scott Mountain Hockey team. For the fastest finishers in American cycling, please welcome Isaac Howe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Exeter himself, please welcome, riding tonight for MacLeod, Maureen Franklin, fresh from Putnam race, now racing race, Ryan Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, former U.S. Pro World Champion, former U.S. Pro Cyclocross Champion, Pro Champion of the 2003 Longsjo Classic. He's won everything in New England cycling from Foxborough, Mass. Riding for Cliff Bar Cacto, it's Mark McCormick.
Please welcome, from Pittsburgh, riding Maureen Franklin, MacLeod, Luciano Pavon.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's the reigning junior national Criterion champion, wearing the Stars and Stripes jersey. He is in his final race before defending his title in Wisconsin next week, riding for the KMS Strikeout cycling team, Wendy Green.
Please welcome, also in a Stars final jersey, as your national champion, out of Kingsburg, Connecticut, is going to be the youngest rider in the bunch tonight, Austin Vincent. The
for making us part of the Longsjo. This is so exciting. I haven't been this excited in a long time. And I'll tell you, this is really intense. Thank you for participating because we're all having a lot of fun. One more time for all around us. Thank you so much. And thank you to the Longsjo committee, all of those sponsors, because without the sponsors and all those people from public safety to make sure that you're safe, this couldn't happen. Thank you.
Well, Mayor Maxwell, thank you very much. Mr. Breeze, we're going to go back to you and get this race underway.
You guys are so bummed about the Bruins. Come on, let's make a little noise. Let's get it going. We're coming after our top women's finishers in 10. Please, in our women's race. We'll be at Laura Wilson. Marilyn Ellis was our ninth place. Virginia Warren, 8.
All in excellent shape. This is going to be an excellent race. Now, Mark McCormick was right up on the front row. He won the Masters on Tuesday night.
Well, Mark McCormick was always near the front, early and often. He won the Chicago election. MacLeod all over the front of this race. 129, that's going to be Jackson Evans, flying third. Really good start right there by Ronald. That's going to be Aaron Hunter. MacLeod 32nd. Now, Dick Ray, all during this racing. Rounds have been 4, 5, 6 wide. But when the pros go, it's 1 or 2 wide. It's straight as an arrow. And the wide number of the race.
Boy, I'll tell you tonight, you get a few riders in the first lap that broke away, and now everybody is on it. Nobody's going to get up the road. These riders are all fresh. They're all in good shape. Take a look at the color of the jerseys. And heading to the front is Rodrigo.
Well, a whole carload of New York City riders showed up at the last minute to claim and signed up. And these guys, I saw them race in Harlem. You've been to New York City. People think can't be a very good bike riding city. It's a phenomenal bike riding city. Second place. And I was at a beautiful fundraiser with this lovely lady a few nights ago, Catherine Swell. And most aggressive rider off the front, taking points, taking sprints. Please welcome Amy Miner to the podium, your winner tonight. Ladies, you know the drill, hands up. Now we have a jersey presentation for our race winner by our lovely podium girl. Fantastic. Ladies, you all are racing tonight, but we're going to get a quick word from Miner. You can step down so I don't reach that high. Nicole, you're going to give us an update on the men's race, then we're going to get a quick word. What would you give us an update on the men's race?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our riders are looking at 35 laps to go. 3 riders going up the road. The rest of the field, they're right on them. We've got so much horsepower here. We're going to see little skirmishes. 2, 3, 4 riders heading off the front. And again, the field, they're going to let them dangle a little bit, let them expend a little bit of energy. And that group out front, they're hoping that something happens, that they can open up some distraction.
We have a really strong group of, I think, 6 men that most of them are representing in this tournament right now. I'm actually the only team, so I don't have a whole lot of teammates to work with, so tonight it would have been better if I had a teammate, so I could have probably stayed off the front a little bit longer.
I got to ask about Heritage and Fitchburg. What's this going to mean lining up Sunday with that New jersey and representing for this club, being a rider from New England, just this heritage of Central Massachusetts?
Oh, absolutely, a lot of pressure, you know. The team puts pressure on me, and especially with the leader's jersey. I'm going to be the marked person out there.
All right, well, best of luck on Sunday. Amy Meyer, fantastic champion tonight. And we are going back to the men's race.
They're out of the corner, and notice that they've been coming down on this side, on the right-hand side of the road. They're moving over a little bit.
4 different bagger laps now, 33 laps to go. Gentlemen, we're on the lap cars. 33 to go, 33 to go, 33 to go. Local rider coming out of Fitchburg, having a great ride right there. Unbelievable wing right by me right now. As we can see that local rider Pavan going off the front.
Luciano Pavan boy, Richard, I'll tell you something. He looks beautiful on that bike, and he is hauling down that road. Hails from Pittsburgh, Massachusetts, riding for a medal, and he's really, really coming to the forefront on the national ranking.
Well, we got a little separation here. We got a little breakaway right now. Everybody else break, yelling at each other. We got it. We got a gap. We got the engines. We got the horses. Now it's like go, Don, go. We got Junior in there. Don is in there. Don, here comes Rick. Oh my gosh, the alarm bells are ringing. This is John Harris right now. I neglected to call up John Harris. John Harris entered the season decade as a Category 2. He wins the Wilmington Grand Prix in Delaware. He wins the Tour of Somerville. John Harris has gone from Cat 3.
Anytime you go to a bicycle race, the first quarter, you break a bike race into quarters. The first quarter, everybody's prepping. You're going to see a lot of movement. They're all going to get back together again. By the halfway mark, you might lose a few. And I'll continue on in 1 minute. Right now, everybody is wheel to wheel, slipping down the road.
Look at number 151, John Harris. I screwed up as an announcer. I failed to call him up. He's a hot young 19-year-old. But tonight, it's all about the orange helmet. The orange helmet is the helmet to watch. Jeremy Durham throws up in Fitchburg. Brilliant international.
They know what line to take, dropping in and out of the corner, and that's very, very important for these riders. Right now, they're all punched up. When they go along, they're going to look at 30 laps to go. 30 to go, gentlemen. Boy, oh boy, Richard, they look great coming down through here.
Boy, they are solid out there right now. Three group of riders, Pavan moving up to MetLife. Couple of riders sitting too far back, trying to advance. Man, riders in trouble right there, trying to get on.
Alan Rigo brought him down. Hey, Alan Atwood, does Rigo run for the other track that he just mentioned? Very, very active in the sport of cycling. Besides promoting some great cyclocross events in Vermont.
Right now, these guys are starting to get tatted at the front. Look at this now. All the teams got the CRCA jerseys of New York City. This is John Harris, who I told you about going across. That's the hottest rider in New England, John Harris. Going up that road. Foundation riders. They've got some fantastic riders. And I may have neglected to call up one of the best riders, third place at Harlem, might be in this race. I'll go to my board and find out. We may have one of the best Criterion riders in America that we neglected to call to the front row. And Mr. Ryder with incredible pedigree. So Vidal is here racing tonight. He is number 159 in the red, white, and black. He is in that room. Vidal is going to be right up near the front. This is going to be his teammate. You see that jersey? That jersey on the front, that's going to be Nick Keogh. Pro rider from the established Five Brothers of Keogh of Cape Cod.
Boy, I'll tell you, Nick Keogh, he is no slouch when it comes to sprinting. You want to see who your competition is and how they're going tonight.
Ready driver going up the front row, into the wind, grabs the flag. This is the rider of that club that we just talked about out of Vermont. Very good start right there. Now look at the blocking. Look at his teammates in third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Hollenbach moving up. They're moving up all their forces to protect that lead that is held right now by Bobby Bailey. Bobby Bailey is no stranger to the podium.
Points. This is going to be for the sprinters jersey.
And indeed, two riders have gone through it right now. We want to welcome you to Leominster, Massachusetts. Two guys off the front. These two guys are going to the bell. Point sprints, next lap, Bobby Bailey. Point sprints, next lap. Point sprints, next lap. Right there, sitting second wheel, rider number 161. You're going to see a rider that has been at the pro level. Points, gentlemen. Points, next lap. Point sprints, next lap. Rider right there, 161 down the front right there. Landon Rosasego. He's got a lot of blockers in that field defending his positions. I want to welcome you. I want to thank all of the Leominster merchants, the people, the residents of this town that have put this up. What's nice to
Richard, I want to see who's got the fast leg here tonight. Now, Bobby Bailey, we're going to see if he and his teammate were able to hold it and pick up the first two places. Looks like everybody.
with that man. Now coming into the front, look at this CRCA foundation. That is going to be Evgeny Falcone coming in the front. Isaac Howe hitting there for 2 points. I don't think they realized there were 3 places in that group right there.
Well, Bobby Bailey picked up 5 points, and then all of a sudden, 2 riders from over on your side, Rick, realized that there were points up. So Isaiah Howe, riding for Smart, stopped me remiss if I did that. You probably never speak to me again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the laps are up here with 24 showing. 24 laps. Bobby Bailey, I don't know whether he's going to drop back through his jets and recoup a little bit. He's kind of soft pedaling a little bit. Hails from Vermont, Bobby Bailey riding for dealer.com, Everbank, Essex, Vermont. What I'd like to do, I'd like to thank our Rollstone Bank and Trust for his presence here today, along with
I know you have a race going on over there, Rick, but I'm over at Wyman's Liquors. Wow, Bobby Bailey is putting on a clinic. He's in the engine room of his bike race. He is chopping some big wood, shoveling everything he can. Now we're going to see Kia near the front. Peter Gogan coming through. He's still a junior. Middle riders moving up. John Harris looking to the front door. Wow. I think Dick Ray's over at the beer tasting right now. Oh, he's back from the beer tasting. Look at what's going on, Dick Ray. Bobby Bailey is up at the front. He's on offense. Look at all the matching colors playing defense. Look at all of his boys playing defense on the front. Breaking through right there. MetLife. 1, 2, 3, 4 of his boys up near the front like sheepdogs on the herd.
Richard Fitchburg rider, Luciano Pavan is going up the road riding for MetLife. And he's going to try to bring him back. Boy, I'll tell you something, Richard. When they're clipping off a minute 30, a minute 40 seconds per lap, that is really burning up the road. And Bailey has put on a show and a half. Folks, show your appreciation for Bobby Bailey out of Vermont coming down through the start-finish line area. Bobby is looking at 21 to go.
Look at Bobby Bailey on offense, but the reason he's succeeding is all of his lieutenants are playing defense. Look at these guys putting the lid, they're putting every fire out. They're the firefighters that put out every move that goes through the front. They're playing defense, he's playing offense.
Boy, I'll tell you something, Richard. These New York riders, they're swarming at the front. Abraham Solar out of CRC of A, out of Brooklyn, New York. He is going to
right to your doorsteps, and we are going to be coming at you. We're going to leave a few $100,000 lying around. You guys can do what you can with it. That's not for you. But Bobby Bailey's put on the best show. Bobby Bailey, you might win the greatest race of your career. Right there. Now look at his boys playing defense. Look at all the blue-shouldered thugs back there. They are right now the bouncers. This is his nightclub, and they are his bouncers. Look at them on the wings. It's all blue at the front. A beautiful defensive job to do.
Sprint points, gentlemen. Sprint points. Sprint points. 5, 3, 2. Bobby Bailey, if he can hold on. This is an old Peter Baller's trick. Go to the front, let him chase him. And most of the time, they didn't catch him. Hey, Peter.
Bailey is having one of those nights. Bobby Bailey is having a dream night. Every cyclist lives for this night. And Bobby Bailey gets the first points. No sprint points up for grabs. Second and third points up for grabs. There are still second and third points up for grabs. This is a point sprint. They are still up for grabs. This is John Harris. 2 more points. Isaac Howe going up in the front. Touching wheels right there. Howe gets the second end of it. but I gotta tell you.
Well, Richard Freeze, Alan Jose here with you. I want to jump on the mic. Bobby Bailey off the front. Bobby Bailey, he is the guy who stuck together the Dealer.com team. He spent all winter long working on that, ground up the sponsorship. Bobby
On the front, all alone, the way you love to win a race, if you can do it, a solo effort. I've only done this a few times in my career. It's more of an episode. Now we have Bobby Bailey. Now he's got some cavalry coming after him. Bailey goes through with 18 to go. And look at this now, with a chase group of 3 coming after him. Careful on the crossings. Now he's got a little breakout. There's no blocking. They got through the block. Peter Bell's in that move. He's got Falcone, I believe, coming out of New York City. Now we're line the ring to bring Ben Ross in that move. Ben Ross is going. Now Isaac Howe looking near the front. Logan Reed has the ball with the stars and stripes. So far, a clean race to bring from LJJ.
Well, what a field we've got there. They are strung out single file. They have Bobby Bailey in their crosshairs.
The lead they can go any faster than that, and they are brilliant riders up in Vermont. Riders coming around this corner. Bobby Bailey, that's a great one. Bobby Bailey goes faster if the crowd makes noise.
Hey folks, Chevron. Bobby Bailey out of Vermont. He's been leading very good many laps. He's looking at 17 laps to go. Alan, you're talking about a very, very strong individual. And what do you think? He's probably at about 180 gear. He's got it rolling at about 92, 94 revs per minute.
Well, you know, Dick Ring, Bobby Bailey, he is an absolute force of a rider. The guy's about 180 pounds, 6'3". But you know what? I rode up Appalachian Gap. The guy dropped me. He's an absolutely phenomenal all-around athlete. So Bailey, great in the time trial. You can see him out here today. 180 smart stop team. Isaac Howe, I talked to him before this race, and he said he wanted the win. He wants the win here at Leominster. Isaac Howe also out of Burlington, Vermont. It's like a Vermont conspiracy. It's like the Green Mountain Boys coming at you.
Well, get ready for this. This is going to be Bobby Bailey. Bobby Bailey looking at 16 to go. He is 16 laps away from fame. He's starting to show agony on his face. But look at what's coming into the front. Look at the candy bear in 4-3. Big Ben Ross is moving into the engine room of this race.
Well, look at this field of 80 riders, strong 80 riders, doing their laps around. This course in Leominster, of course, brought to us by Woolstone Bank and Trust that has supported the race in the past. 2 years off in the Longsjo Classic.
16 laps to go on the board right now. Riders coming down, the lap cards on the right. 16, we go to 15. Bobby Bailey, 15 laps to go. But now the orange helmet comes to the front. Down on the front. The orange helmet of Dar is there. Now you're going to see Harris move up. You moving back in here. Isaac Howe moving up. Everybody moving up into the engine room of this race. A very big time group. The strong riders are still into the front, Alan Jose.
Well, Richard Freeze, Jeremy Duran, he hit the deck hard in extra. Last race crash, I was talking to his dad, not over. He said,
Tough man sport. Now we're going to see Duran. Now Bobby Bailey is done. Bobby Bailey is done. Bobby Bailey has been caught. And now we're going to see the shuffle the deck and break through again. Now a new move coming. Look at this. New Jersey's coming to the front right now. And the blue of Vermont goes forward. Peter Gogan going forward to Junior as well. Man, they are shifting it around now. You sit up for a second in this race, Alan Jose. Don't move back 50 spots.
well, it's absolutely right. The deck gets shuffled so quickly here, Richard Freeze. You know who's trying to play that card game out there? It's
We might see a counter move.
Now we've got our lead pace car coming at us from Rick Roberti Auto Sales. Rick Roberti Auto Sales leading the pack around here at the Woolstone Bank and Trust Longsjo Classic in Leominster, Mass. Richard Freeze there going towards the curve out there.
Well, you want to be near the front, you don't want to be on the front. Now you're like a bottom of a wax tray in the biology class. They have stabbed that through and don't come running. Points, next lap. Points, Jody, next lap. And Jay Conrad moving on right now. Jody, points on the next lap.
We're running that lap, Richard Freeze. Adam Carr, we're just talking about him. Adam Carr on the front. Professional last year for the Quebecois team. He's running for Dealer.com now. Dealer.com. Those guys have... What was I telling you? 180-pound horse of a bike racer. Bobby Bailey in a Criterion. This guy really knows how to turn on.
Well, I'll tell you something, Alan. When you can be out in front as long as Bobby Bailey was out front all by himself, nobody's getting a free ride, nobody's able to relax to just attack and counterattack. And these riders have been on their toes all night long.
We are getting out of 11 laps to go in the bike race. Another move set up. We are now organizing for a crowd pool. Now look at this. Look at the big moves all throughout. That's going to be Bowden. Bowden's a Canadian national champion in the Masters category. Moving up into the head. Normally, a guy our age keeps his hat on. But Alan Cote is actually taking his hat off because we are going up and down. You throw $1, $2, anything. And Dick Green, I gotta challenge you in your
A double sawbuck, a sawbuck is 10, a double sawbuck at 20, half a yard, $50, a yard, 100. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a good cream. It is a crowd cream, and then
I'm setting up for that right now. Race is going far. Look at that. That's gonna be Brendan Lee. That's the national champion. The junior national champion is taking it to the pro men. Meanwhile, Bowden, the Canadian national champion, moves forward. They're starting to speed up quite a bit right now. Dick Green, no riders going through. Jackson Weber's got the tail end right there. Wow. Yeah, Alan Cote was racing in. And you can see, I believe Manny Dogan just kicked in something. And he doesn't even make that much money, but he's kicking in right there.
well, I'll tell you something, you've seen these young school riders, and Peter Ballers, as you mentioned, has done a wonderful job. The riders are coming down.
Fantastic. Oh, what a nice group of guys around here. Wow, getting ready to go. Now we got to move. Whoa! Look at who's here. Johnsonia Demolition, Pat, Wyman, and Longsjo. MD, coming back at us. Good to see you here. And, you know, I know you're not young for coming this week. So it had to hurt you to watch this race in struggle. But you had to be rejoicing to see Alan Cote dig in and pick up the flag and do such a great job like he's doing here tonight.
Whether they'll ring a bell at 4 to go or 3 to go.
Whoa! Bachelor number 1 just gave me $40. But I want to just say Grandpa Juan right here from the doorstep. $3, huge pile of cash.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at 7 laps to go. 3 riders going up the road. Better for the field. They realize the danger. They are really laying into the pedal at this point in the race. They do not want to see a rider get up the road and open up a gap and walk away with everything.
And I just got to say, where did she go? There's this little girl that was right. This sounds around the applause register. You guys are rocking. We're at $400 to win 1 lap. But don't tell anybody. We start with the point switch. This is when we ring the bell. This is for points, not the money.
Richard, you want to take them? You want me to?
I got it right here. Attention riders. Points on the next lap. Points on the next lap. Points on the next lap. Puntos. Robo Próximo. Puntos on the next lap.
Points. 5, 3, 2 for points. Ladies and gentlemen, this this is the final sprint for the point series. And doing all the point sprints for the points leaders.
And it will be for your crowd, please. This is your loud Leominster. Attention riders, attention riders. $400 for the winner of the next round. $400. $400 for the winner of the next round. $400 for the winner of the next round. $400 crowd, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a back-to-back sprint. They just did it for points. 5-3-2 for points. And we're hoping that everybody caught the word. Their bell was rung. It is
right here with me. Mayor Masserot. Mayor Masserot, when's the last time?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, these riders have been riding hard and fast the whole night. They're going to be looking at 2 laps to go in the bike race. Gentlemen, LA, 2 to go. 2 laps to go in the bike race.
Now the big train's coming up. The big train's coming up.
Hey, Nick Leo is right on the front of the field. Victor on the last lap, his younger brother riding.
Attention riders, final lap of the bike race.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Leominster, this is your race. Cheer them on.
Going into Pittsburgh on Sunday. Smart stop, Mountain Khakis rider Isaac Powell. MacLeod Isaac Powell to the podium, please. Please get on Isaac Powell, third place. In second place. If we lose that belt in Area City, please welcome Longsjo. And riding with about 80 teammates on the road in Leominster, champion system rider champion of the inaugural Leominster Criterion and stage 1 of the Longsjo Classic. On Sunday, because he is going to try to get that off your back on Sunday in Pittsburgh, downtown Pittsburgh.
Richard, this is like going to a start line with a bullseye on your back. But I'll tell you something, after watching him ride tonight, he's up to the task.
He's taking it off right now.